Hello, beta. Good evening, everyone. So, beta, now today I am not going to take any session. Rather, I want to go ahead and I want to discuss what should be our strategy in the next 7 months to prepare ourselves completely for IIT and GATE exam. All of us know, bache, कि exam of IIT and GATE will be in the month of Feb. Right? We are sitting on towards the end of June. ठीक है, तो 6 months here, जुलाई से लेके दिसंबर तक and 1 month of Jan. 7 months में हमें कैसे prepare करना है for IIT and GATE. This is what we will be discussing today. ठीक है. First of all, I always share this strategy with all my students that you should always begin your preparation with microeconomics and maths. हमेशा हमारा सारा का सारा फोकस शुरू में माइक्रो और मैथ्स पे होना चाहिए because they are the most time consuming subjects and also because they are very intense. बहुत ज्यादा spread out course है इन दो subjects का, right? So when I talk about micro and macro, बहुत बारी we will go ahead and see कि एंड तक आते आते द स्टूडेंट इज टायर्ड कि मैम कितना ज्यादा कोर्स है, द कोर्स इज नॉट कमिंग टू एन एंड ओनली, तो इट इज ह्यूज, इट्स वास्ट. अभी भी क्लास में यू वुड सी कि वी हैव पिक्ड द पेस सो फास्ट इन माइक्रो कि वी आर ऑलरेडी टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ composite functions, composite utility functions, or another 5-7 days we will do stats key, we will go ahead and do revealed preference, and we would be towards the end of consumer theory. So the aim is that we finish the course on time and I give you enough time for revision. Imagine अगर Jan mid तक मैं आपका course ही नहीं खत्म कर पाई, how will you get time for revision? How will you get time to do practice test? How will you get time for yourself? So I don't want that. So for any student who is starting the preparation, you do micro and maths and aim that you go ahead and you finish micro at least by the end of August. Micro should be, maths can be completed by the end of October, but micro should be completed by the end of August. ध्यान से सुनते जाओ मेरा planning क्या है. And if we go by that plan, we will be doing very well. I can go ahead and I can tell you that. ठीक है, so this is what you begin with. उसके बाद क्या करना है ना, see, GATE has a lot of other things which IIT doesn't have. तो हमें GATE को भी ध्यान में रखना है. We need to keep GATE also in mind. So because we need to keep GATE in mind, इसी के साथ while you are doing micro and maths, दोनों ही बहुत time consuming intensive subjects हैं, it is going to take a lot of your time. तो हमें क्या करना है, at the same time हमें एक बहुत simple theoretical subject साथ में pick up करना है. So what you can go ahead and do is along with this, you can pick up on public economics and try to finish this by the end of August. Now, if you will go on your portal, आपको दिखेगा कि everything is there on your portal. हाँ, you will find, जैसे for example, the first topic जो pub eco में आता है, that is actually your externality, public good and asymmetric information. So if you will just control F, you will try to search this thing, you will find that this part is available under microeconomics. Because usually we teach it with micro itself, but other things, they will be available under public eco. So you will find things like FRBM Act, you will find 14th Finance Commission, 15th Finance Commission, you will find basic micro में videos on tax incidents. ये basic micro में मिल जाएगा. Then you will go ahead and you will find videos which will be talking about the consumer surplus, producer surplus, है ना? Again, you will find this in basic micro. right? So then you will find videos on direct tax, indirect tax. You will find 2 videos only on GST. Okay. You will find videos on canons of taxation. Right, beta? You will find videos on optimal taxation. तो ये वाला जो सब्जेक्ट है, which is a completely theoretical subject, public eco, you need to pick this subject simultaneously and you need to start reading these videos, going through these videos. रोज का nothing, just half an hour to 40 minutes. Keep the syllabus in front of you. अगर कोई topic नहीं मिल रहा है, let me know. Ask me, ma'am, where can I find this topic? Please tell me, where can I read this topic from? But try to give 30 to 40 minutes every day simultaneously and start picking up on public eco, so that when we are towards the end of August, in August end, we have covered 2 subjects completely. हमारा माइक्रो पूरा हो गया है and we have covered pub eco completely and we have covered maths partially. Right, beta? Am I clear with this part? इतना सबको clear हो गई बात? Okay. Then what we do is, I am saying end of August. It may be possible that I will finish your micro by, say, the first week of August or second week of August. So, us case mein good enough. You're getting time to revise enough. Then, beta, we begin with macro. Right? So, macro, we will start maths. You should be continuing. Maths is huge in IIT course. Sirf IIT ka maths dekhe na, it has huge syllabus. Other than IIT, in GATE, you will not find a lot of maths. Look at any past year paper you want. You will not find maths in CUET. You will not find a lot of maths in any other paper. Sirf ek IIT or ISI mein you will find maths. So maths ka syllabus is huge because IIT has listed everything down in maths. Okay. So then you start with macro and you do simultaneously maths, and you go ahead and you start this in the month of September. And you do this till the mid of October. Till the mid of October. And while you are doing this, ये दोनों चीजें तो live lecture में you can do it with me. While you are doing this, simultaneously, beta, you will pick up on international economics. And you will go ahead and you will thoroughly do all international eco videos. उसमें सब कुछ है. You will find comparative advantage, absolute advantage. You will find out what is, what is GATT, WTO, what is trade policies, etc., IMF, World Bank, exchange rate determination. ये सब कुछ वहां मिलेगा in international economics. Why international? I'm asking you to pick with macro, because in macro at that time I will be doing with you balance of payment. I will be doing with you Mundell-Fleming model. तो जब मैं macro में international कर रही होंगी, you can do the theoretical part of international. Again, this would be available under your recorded video lectures, already provided to you. Right? So we finish, then we will finish macro and we will finish your international by the mid of October. And almost maths would also be over by then. Okay, so maths would be almost over. Then what we will go ahead and do is, what we should be doing is, in the mid of October till the end of November, maybe I can finish it early also, because I am thinking to give you enough time and I am thinking to take classes on weekends also. So we may go ahead and we may cover the course by, it is my, aim to finish it by the end of October or first week of November, so that you have enough time for revision. So maybe I will do it by end of October or first week of November also. Just for safer side, I am writing end of November. So then, beta, in this period, I will go ahead and I will do stats with you. ठीक है. And while I am doing stats with you, you will go ahead and you will revise Indian Eco. I always ask students to revise Indian Eco or do Indian Eco at the end. The reason for doing Indian economics at the end is that it remains fresh in your mind till exam. Personally, I don't favor too much ratification, and it is difficult to remember dates and it is difficult to remember what came when and who gave what. So it is a good idea to take Indian Eco towards the end so that it is fresh in your mind. So Indian Eco, and then at that point, by that time, you would have done macro. So with me, you would have done Harrod Domarin solo model. So models will seem easier to you. So you will go ahead and you will do the remaining development economics that is given on your portal, and you will go ahead and you will finish that development. Okay, you will go ahead and do this by the end of November. So when we will be in the end of November, you would have gone ahead and you would have covered all of your syllabus. Okay, now there is something still left to be done, right? So mid of October to end of November, you have done this. Now, after you have covered stats and covered some part of econometrics with me, you need to go through the econometrics videos given on your portal. Okay, that has detailed econometrics. So there are two things that you can do for it. Either you simultaneously, Sara chapters, literally the entire Gujarati is available on your portal. So either you go ahead and you do this econometrics simultaneously, and you can ask doubts from me on the group, or you go ahead and you begin that econometrics towards the mid of November and finish it towards the mid of December. It won't take more than 1 month. After you have done stats with me, you go ahead and you start econometrics towards the mid of this November and you finish it towards the mid of December. So by 15th of December, beta, I will finish the course maximum by 30th November. This is the upper limit. It can be 15th November. It can also be 30th October. But for your side, the entire course should be over by 15th of December. This is when every आपका सारा copies भरा होना चाहिए. You should be having separate copies available for you. One copy for micro, one for macro, one for stats, econometrics, PubEco, DevEco. Everything should be written in your notebooks. I don't want people watching videos after that. It is a wastage of your time. मेरा कुछ नहीं है. It's your portal. You watch it 100 times, but it will cause wastage of your time. You should have everything handy, written in your handwriting. Till today, I write everything down. Even when I have to take lecture, I write things down. I am a firm believer of writing. जब आप लिखते हो, it stores in your mind forever. So you will write everything down, make separate copies and have everything handy. अब ये हो गया. Now, from 10th of December, we will start with mock test series of IIT plus GATE. Right? 10 mock papers of IIT and 5 of GATE. You go ahead and you do those. But कितना टाइम लेगा एक मॉक पेपर करने में? It won't take a lot of time, है ना? पूरे वीक में there will be 3 mock papers. 2 IIT के हुआ करेंगे, 1 GATE का हुआ करेगा. तो simultaneously you re-revise the entire content at least twice, 2 revisions. So from 15th December to 10th Jan, revision 1. From 10th Jan to 31st Jan, revision number 2. And then in Feb, usually the paper is on 3rd, 4th Feb. It can be on 10th Feb. The date is not yet out. Whatever 2-3 days are left, you just revise what I call as your handy notes. Handy notes means what, beta? कि जैसे I will again tell you that in some time. Again, I will talk to you guys. But क्या है? जैसे for the entire consumer theory, my handy notes will have only main things. Like what is the formula you studied for Cobb-Douglas? utility function. Like what are the formulas you studied for deriving what is Shepard's lemma? Like what is Roy's identity? So just some handy things should be written here. Only some formula sheets should be here. Now, last time what happened now, that CUET ka paper happened in the month of March. So between this and this, there were only about 30 to 45 days. And CUET is more theoretical. So we will have to change our approach. So once you are done with all this revision, आपने GATE and IIT के हिसाब से पढ़ लिया and you are completely thorough, then it will be easy for you to pick up on CUET and revise that. But first of all, you go ahead and follow this strategy. For students who are not interested in giving GATE or IIT, and उन्हें लग रहा है that they just want to give CUET, उनके लिए I will make a separate video for strategy. But it is my high suggestion that you give GATE and IIT. It is an excellent opportunity to go and get admission at IITs better. So go ahead and give your IIT exam. Okay, this is what is going to be your this is going to be your strategy for the next 7 months. अच्छा, एक बात और है. It is again my humble request. Please give all tests. Please attend all classes. It may happen, कभी-कभी ऐसा हो जाता है that you may lose, the interest in the subject when I am teaching you. जैसे I know many times when I am teaching, when I go to the topic of King indifference curve, many students start getting confused कि मैम ये कैसे हो गया? How did this happen that you got an indifference curve like this? है ना? Why is it happening that equilibrium will always happen here? अब यहाँ पे king पे क्यों नहीं होगा equilibrium? So students start getting confused. And the moment that starts happening, the moment you start finding a topic difficult, और ये होता है, this is human tendency, student tendency, कि चीज difficult लगे तो छोड़ना शुरू कर दो, rather than giving double effort, rather than doing all DPPs, rather than going ahead and re-watching the video, rather than making notes, rather than practicing more, you start losing interest. You start saying, अरे बहुत मुश्किल है, क्या है ये, तो वो माइक्रो नहीं है जो कॉलेज में पढ़ते थे, तो वो होगा भी नहीं ना बेटा. यू आर गोइंग वन स्टेप अहेड. हाँ, मास्टर्स करने जा रहे हो, अगर अभी नहीं समझोगे और एडमिशन ले लोगे डीयू में, तो डीएससी में हाउ विल यू अंडरस्टैंड? हाउ विल यू डू थिंग्स एट डीएससी? How will you do things at ISI if you don't do it now? Right? So you need to do this. It may be difficult, but you need to do it. ठीक है? तो it should not be the case that you start leaving things for future. नहीं करना है ऐसे. ठीक है बेटा? So this is the strategy that I wanted to discuss. अच्छा, by the way, for IIT ना, we just require micro, maths, macro, stats, and Indian Eco. Only 5 subjects. So you have done those 5 subjects also by the end of December and by the end of November, or anyways GATE के हिसाब से भी you will be doing. तो ये जो extra content अब मिल गया है पोर्टल पे, you will see public eco के videos, you will see Indian eco की videos, you will see international eco का videos. You need to watch them simultaneously. There will be no time left after live lectures for you to watch. अगर ऐसा सोच रहे हो कि सारे live lectures पहले attend कर लेते हैं and towards November you will start picking up the other subjects, now that is not how things work. There is a reason why I have literally recorded every topic, कि कुछ भी आपको सिर्फ PDF से ना पढ़ना पड़े. You don't have to read and understand. You have to listen and understand. So it is time that you look at these subjects. Right? Okay, beta. So this is your 7-month strategy, and I really hope that you start following this. It may seem, अरे बहुत time है, but that is not the case. Time कम ही है. 7 months are not a lot of period. और मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ, don't consider it as 7 months. Only go ahead and consider it as 5 months. Don't consider December and January for studying. Consider December and January only for the purpose of revision. वहां पर दिसंबर में जाकर नया टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ा जा सकता. You will only and only be you will only be वेरी 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 आउट ऑफ साइट कि क्या करना है, अब कैसे होगा. December is to give mock test, right? And believe me, I have seen most intelligent students doing worse when they don't give mock test, and average student clearing IIT because they had given mock test. क्योंकि जब mock test नहीं दोगे, you will not know how to sit in an exam, and you will do badly in an exam, है ना. तो दिसंबर और जैन इज फॉर मॉक टेस्ट. शायद ऐसा हो दैट इफ CUET पेपर इज इन मार्च, I may go ahead and I may in December only tell you to do mock test of CUET also. तो क्या करोगे? There will be 3 mock tests per week. Then it will be so difficult, right? So you need to give December and Jan for mock test, and you need to make sure that you have prepared everything now. Clear है बेटा? Okay बच्चे, best of luck. Thank you.